Leaving the village behind, we followed the heavy sweeps of the road up into the land of slow glass. Those panes of slow glass must have been standing on the hillside for years.
You know we can't afford to buy one. I'm going to have your baby.
I've never seen one of the farms before.
Why have we stopped?
Look at that sign. Let's go up and see what there is. Stuff might be reasonably priced up here. Come on. The exercise might do us some good. Been driving too long anyway. Oh my gosh. Look at these.
I've seen them before.
Not like this. Mr. Hagen?
Correct. Come to see some glass, have you? Well, you've come to the right place.
Yes, we're on vacation. We saw your sign.
Oh, you're up here from the city, are you? Well, you've come at a good time. My wife and I don't see many people up this early in the season.
Does that mean we might be able to buy a little glass without mortgaging our home?
There I go again, throwing away any advantage I might have had in the transaction. Rose, that's my wife. She says I'll never learn. Anyway, come on over. Let's sit down and talk about this. Oh, wait just a minute. I'll run up to the house and get a rug.
Sure. Perhaps it wasn't such a marvelous idea to come up here, but you might at least be pleasant with the man. I think I can smell a bargain.
Some hope. Surely even you noticed that ancient dress his wife is wearing. He won't give much away to strangers.
Is that his wife?
Of course that's his wife.
Well, well. Anyway, try to be civil to him. I don't want to be embarrassed.
Here we go, folks.
Let me help.
Thanks. Come on, sit down, sit down. You know, some of the glass farmers around here, they like to give a sales talk about how perfect the mountains are in this area, or maybe it's the spring or the winter. I don't do any of that. Any fool knows that if a place doesn't look right in the summer, it never looks right. But what do you say? Hey, look, I just want you to look out there at those mountains, Mr.
Garland.
Mr. Garland. That's what you're buying if you buy my glass, and it never looks better than it does at this minute. The glass is in perfect phase. None of it is less than 10 years thick. A 4-foot window will cost you $5,000.
5,000? That's as much as they charge at the shop in the city.
You don't understand, darling. This glass will last 10 years, and it's in phase.
Doesn't that only mean it keeps time?
Pardon me, Mrs. Garland. You don't seem to realize the miracle, the fantastic miracle of creating glass that's in phase. When I say the glass is 10 years thick, that means it takes light 10 years to pass through it. That means you see what was visible 10 years ago, the light of other days, exactly on the hour. That means a deviation of 1/millionth of an inch would be noontime sunlight emerging at midnight. Slow glass that keeps things closely in step in real time. That's more expensive.
I'll give you a check right now. You can arrange for delivery.
Oh, sure. Delivery's no problem, but wouldn't you rather take the glass with you?
Well, yes, if you don't mind.
Let me clip you a pane. I'll get you a carrying case, too.
The least he could have done was invite us inside. There can't be too many fools passing through that he can afford to neglect them.
All right. We'll go to the house until he gets back.
Let me get the blanket. I'll just take it up to the house.
Selena. Selena, don't open it.
No. Oh. I don't understand.
Slow glass works both ways. Light passes out of a house as well as in.
You mean?
It isn't our business. He's coming with the glass.
Well, I'll take that blanket, Mr. Garland. You shouldn't have troubled yourself.
No trouble. Here's your check.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to do business with you.
Pleasure was mine.
Mr. Garland, it wasn't my fault. It was a hit-and-run driver down the mountain road 6 years ago. Both my wife and son were killed instantly. The little guy was only 7 years old at the time. I'm entitled to something, don't you think?
Of course you are. As we left, I looked back and saw Hagen sitting where we had first seen him. He was looking at the house, but I was unable to tell if there was anyone at the window.